Hi everyone, welcome back. So today's video I am going to be teaching you a card control. This is by far my favourite card control. I've been doing it for years and I just really like the look of it, and there's different ways to present it. I'll show you a couple of examples in the video, but without any further ado I will show you how I perform it. So let's use my favourite card, for example, the 10 of clubs. Now I'm going to take the 10, I'll leave it sticking out for a moment so you can see it until the last second, and we will just square it up like that. And just like that, it's controlled to the top of the deck. It's a really nice card control. Some people will know it. It's a very simple card control, but I just really like this. I don't really know why, it just looks that little bit more convincing to me. So it's a really simple move, so let's get into how to do it. We will use the 10 of clubs for example for this tutorial. So what you're going to start off by doing is getting a pinky break underneath the bottom card. Now there are multiple ways to do that. You can run your finger down, your thumb down, sorry, like that, and just run the rest of the cards. That's the simplest way to do it. You could also pull down with your pinky. I personally use my index finger to buckle it and catch a break like that. And that's all that needs to be done for the initial setup. And what you're going to do now is you're going to transfer it to a thumb break, like that. So let's say, for example, someone has selected a card, which is the 10 of clubs. You're going to swing cut over half the deck, like that. Now, the card with the break is still here. And they're going to place the card there, and then you turn it over, and then you're going to out jog it like this. You're going to push it forward, so they get one last look at it, is the pattern I go with. And when you're pushing it upwards, you're going to feel your thumb hit the edge of the deck here. So you start about halfway and then you push. And then once you feel that connection with that packet, you're just going to let go of that bottom card with the thumb break. So once again, you've got your card in a thumb break. You take the selection, have it about halfway, just push it up. Usually your ring finger's quite handy for this. You just push it up like that. When you feel the connection with the edge of the packet there, you drop that card that's in a thumb break, and the current position will be this, but you are going to do something to cover this card here because that kind of gives it away. So what you're going to do, you have the card and you take the card, you push it like that, and when you let go with the card with the break, you're going to turn your wrist upwards like that. You need to combine both these motions together just to make sure that you cover it. So you're going to just do this in one motion. So you're going to do that as soon as it hits, like that. This is nice because it's that extra convincer that they can see their card before you lose the card into the deck. We'll go over this again quickly to where we are. We swing cut the cards over with the break. We show the selection and then we push it, and then once we feel that connection there with the edge of the packet, we turn palm upwards like that. You'll notice you saw some cards kind of protruding outwards there, and what you're going to do with your left hand when you're pushing the card forward like this, your index finger is going to be kind of on the edge here, and you're going to push outwards, and you can feel some cards trying to push forward, but you're going to apply slight pressure with your index finger to ensure that that doesn't happen, because when you turn the card over, you want it to look clear just like that. To be honest, that kind of happens anyway because you're in mechanics grip, but it's just something I thought I should mention. So we've got this process here, and then we do that. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to push the card in. Remember, we have that card that we dropped, and then you're going to push it in like this, and then you're clean to, they assume this is the card. So this is the card right here. You're going to drop the card on the deck. I always out jog it, and then I square it up like that. The way I actually do it is I do everything as normal like this, and it's all kind of one fluid motion. I push it in like that, then I turn my wrist, and then I lift up with this packet. I lift about half up, and I just casually put the card in there, and then drop the rest of the cards on top, and then I slowly push the card into the deck like that. You may have also seen this used in a trick called card to mouth, or part of the ambitious card. When you don't always have a table, people tend to do this. So you take a card, the 10 of clubs, you push it out like that, show it, and then some people will do a one-hand fan, push it in, and then put it in their mouth, or just push the card in like this and then put it in the middle of here. That's handy when you don't have a table. So that was pretty much my tutorial, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this card control. I really like it, and if you know this card control already, maybe you learn a different way of performing it. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.